The Nissan Leaf has been on the market since 2010, and this year, there's an all-new Leaf to entice electric car fans. At its introduction, electric vehicles were a novelty, but they're becoming increasingly popular for their efficiency, features, and environmental friendliness. One of the big challenges facing electric vehicles is mindset. EVs are not the same as good, old, gas-powered vehicles. You need to plug them in rather than gas them up, and charging stations aren't plentiful everywhere. That leads to the dreaded range anxiety, or the worry that you'll run out of juice before finding somewhere to charge. The 2018 Nissan Leaf tries to assuage that fear with a larger capacity 40 kWh battery that increases the range up to 150 miles. For most people, that's more than enough to manage the daily commute and then some. Nissan also addressed the need for this efficient little electric to drive with a bit more verve. The Leaf now has 147 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque from an all-new e-powertrain. Electric cars deliver all their torque at once, so acceleration will surprise you. Don't let that low horsepower number fool you into thinking this car doesn't move. It's a spirited drive that's plenty fun, and it has good handling. It feels like simply a fun compact car and only reminds you it's an electric with a notable absence of engine noise and its unique e-pedal feature. Still, you won't find yourself thinking about the fact that you're driving an electric. The e-pedal allows for driving with only the accelerator pedal. Yes, it sounds odd because you need to stop at some point and that usually means using the brakes, but you don't need to press the brake pedal in the Leaf to engage them. As soon as you lift your foot off the gas, the e-pedal activates regenerative braking, slowing the car and bringing it to a complete stop. It will even hold the car at a stop on a hill, so you don't need to keep your foot on the brake pedal. The only time you need to use the brake is for aggressive braking, which is only about 10% of the time. It seems weird, and when you first try driving with the e-pedal, it is, but only at first. It doesn't take long to get accustomed to the way the e-pedal slows the car. After that brief learning curve, driving with only the accelerator is more relaxing. Of course, Nissan realizes the e-pedal might not be for everyone. There's a simple toggle switch that lets you switch back and forth from e-pedal driving to the usual two-pedal driving depending on your preference. Nissan added plenty of available safety features into the new Leaf, including Pro Pilot Assist, which is available on all but the base model. This feature maintains the distance to the car ahead using a speed and distance preset by the driver. It also has steering assistance to keep the Leaf in its lane and even applies the brakes to bring the car to a full stop and keep it there until the driver presses the gas pedal. Another key improvement for the 2018 Leaf is enhanced connectivity, which now features available Nissan Connect services along with the existing Nissan Connect EV telematics. These features let you remotely access select vehicle functions through your smartphone, wearable, and even through Alexa. You can monitor your Leaf's charging status, activate charging, and even turn on the HVAC system. The addition of Nissan Connect services adds features including automatic collision notification, parked car finder, stolen vehicle locator, remote horn and lights, speed alert, and remote lock and unlock. The 2018 Nissan Leaf is available in 3 trim levels starting with the S at $29,990 and topping out with the SL at $36,200. You can reserve your Nissan Leaf now with deliveries expected in January. Car sharing, where multiple people have access to a car owned by a separate party, is taking off in many corners of the world. And now, Nissan has a service of its own to add to that pile of existing schemes. Nissan announced this week that it will introduce the Nissan eShare Mobi car sharing service in Japan starting early next year. The program has no membership fee, nor is there a fee related to the distance driven. Heck, there aren't even membership cards. A driver's license acts in lieu of an official membership card. One thing drivers will have to pay for, though, is tolls. Each car in Nissan eShare Mobi comes with a card that will cover toll costs during the trip, but those toll costs will then be passed on to the driver. The cars will be cleaned daily when not in use, so you won't have to contend with someone else's used tissues and drink cups. The first vehicle in the program is, unsurprisingly, Nissan's brand new 2018 Leaf EV. The Leaf comes equipped with ProPilot, Nissan's semi-autonomous lane-holding highway system. So, not only is it a good program for urbanites without cars, it's a great way to experience new in-car technology without paying a bunch of money for the whole car. The program will start at 30 different sharing stations in a variety of Japanese prefectures, including Tokyo, Kanagawa, Kyoto and Osaka. Nissan hopes to expand it to other areas across the country after that, but there is no word yet on whether Nissan plans to offer similar services in different countries, including the US. Now in production in the US, the 2018 Nissan Leaf offers way more than the first generation did. Range is up to about 150 miles, with a bigger battery on the way that'll push the range north of 225 miles. Its 147 horsepower electric motor is nearly 50% more powerful than the outgoing models too. Car-sharing services are nothing new. These services differ from those offered by Lyft or Uber in that users aren't passengers in someone's car, but rather renting one from a third party. It's akin to a more affordable, short-term version of traditional rental services such as Ace or Budget. Automakers themselves have gotten in on the car-sharing game, and CNET reports that the latest to enter the field is Nissan. The company plans to introduce its eShare Mobi car-sharing service to Japan on January 15, 2018. The program will not charge a membership fee, nor will users be charged based on the distance they drive. Instead, it seems there will be a flat fee per rental. The cars come equipped with a card that covers the cost of tolls, but those costs will then be passed on to the renter. One of the first cars to be featured in the system will be the Nissan Leaf. The newest version of the Leaf offers some major improvements over the first model, including the ability to travel 200 miles on a charge. A larger battery is currently in production that will see that number increase to more than 225 miles. Additionally, the Leaf will feature Nissan's lane holding system. The cars will be cleaned once a day when they aren't in use, so renters won't have to worry about dealing with someone else's mess when they get into their car. The program will be available at about 30 different sharing stations across multiple Japanese prefectures including Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. If this program proves successful, Nissan is hoping to expand it across the country, but the company has remained silent regarding any plans to expand into Western markets such as the United States or the EU. The service should provide a way for users to obtain access to a car without dealing with large-scale rental agencies, and serve as some good advertising for the new Leaf. Renters can try out the car's new features and see how they like them. Nissan is probably hoping that a few will be persuaded to buy a Leaf of their own.
The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety updated the standards for the 2018 model year regarding its Top Safety Pick Plus designation, with an increased focus on passenger safety and headlight effectiveness. Since that update, only 15 vehicles qualified for the Top Safety Pick Plus award, and 4 of them are Subarus. For model year 2018 Subarus, when properly equipped, qualified as Top Safety Pick Plus winners under the more stringent testing, the Impreza, Legacy, Outback and WRX. Subaru's optional eyesight safety system, as well as the optional steering responsive headlights, are needed to meet these standards. The Legacy, Impreza and Outback all won 2017 Top Safety Pick Plus awards under the previous standards. The WRX was rated a 2017 Top Safety Pick, a notch lower than the Plus designation, and has its improved headlight rating to thank for its new rating. Both the Impreza, Legacy and Outback have also received 5-star overall crash ratings from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The 2018 WRX has not yet been rated. Of the Legacy's chief competitors, the redesigned Toyota Camry also received a Top Safety Pick Plus award. Others were awarded Top Safety Pick, including the redesigned Honda Accord, Hyundai Sonata and Nissan Altima. Both the Kia Soul and Forte sedan were also awarded Top Safety Pick Plus ratings for those considering alternatives to the Impreza. The Toyota Corolla, Hyundai Elantra and Elantra GT were all awarded Top Safety Pick, as was the Mazda 3 in both sedan and hatchback body styles. No direct competitors with the WRX have either been tested or awarded by IIHS under the new testing regime, although the 2017 Volkswagen Golf GTI was a Top Safety Pick under the old standards. It would not qualify under the new standards due to its rating of poor in headlight testing. The Outback competes against both wagons, of which there are few, and SUVs and crossovers, of which there are many. Both the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe Sport SUVs received Top Safety Pick Plus awards. The Audi A4 all-road wagon is a Top Safety Pick for 2018, as are midsize SUVs like the Honda Pilot, Kia Sorento, Toyota Highlander and Mazda CX-9. To earn a Top Safety Pick Plus award now, a vehicle must score good ratings in driver's side small overlap front, moderate overlap front, side, roof strength and head restraint tests. It must also receive a good rating in headlight tests, score advanced or superior ratings for front crash prevention and, now, score either acceptable or good ratings in the passenger side small overlap front test. IIHS rates crash tests and headlights on a scale of good, acceptable, marginal or poor. Front crash prevention systems are rated on a scale of superior, advanced or basic. Two other Subarus, the Crosstrek and Forester, earned Top Safety Pick awards when equipped with the same optional features. Top Safety Pick winners did not score as good or acceptable in the passenger side small overlap front test, and received either good or acceptable ratings in headlight tests, but otherwise received the same scores as Top Safety Pick Plus winners.